So here we have, this is the departures. As Shakespeare said, they have their entrances, they have their exits. That is Boris Johnson's departure, no longer Prime Minister. Cameron Walker is there live for us outside Balmoral. Cameron.
Saw Boris Johnson there with his wife, Carrie, leaving from the gates of Balmoral Castle. He is no longer Prime Minister. He has tendered his resignation. I think it's fair to say that he's had a perhaps slightly turbulent relationship with Her Majesty the Queen at times over the years. Just a few hours into his premiership, he reportedly let slip to an aide what was said in the private meeting between himself and Her Majesty the Queen. The Queen reportedly told him she didn't know why anyone would want the job of Prime Minister. Then, of course, in 2019, he effectively forced the Queen to prorogue Parliament. Critics said that that was his attempt of kind of bypassing parliamentary scrutiny in the run-up to Brexit Day. And then, of course, the Supreme Court found that that proroguing of Parliament was indeed unlawful. But the Queen's hands were tied. She is bound by the Constitution. She acts on government ministers' advice, so that is what she had to do. And then Boris Johnson had to make a grovelling apology to Her Majesty the Queen following the Partygate scandal, where it was found that Downing Street staff were partying on the eve of Prince Philip's funeral. We all remember that iconic image of Her Majesty sat alone in St George's Chapel in Windsor during coronavirus restrictions just a day before the Prime Minister's staff was partying in Downing Street. Well, very shortly, in the next couple of minutes, we expect the new leader of the Conservative Party, Liz Truss, to arrive here at Balmoral, where she will be invited to form a government on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen. A car is coming, actually. No, it's just a police car, sorry. It's just a police car. But yes, we're expecting her to be invited to form a government on behalf of the Queen, and she will be the Queen's 15th Prime Minister.